Hello everyone, welcome to Genshin Impact. We're gonna do Act 3 of Not Cry. I've heard it's pretty short, so hopefully we can just finish it all in one video.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello! You must be the traveler in Paimon?
And you
Mr.
are
Flint has
who?
been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry.
The Wild Hunt?
Why is that a
Get
good
over there, right away!
Hello?
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Everyone's here already. Hey, we made it! So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like
Okay.
the Eye of Krati,
That's a start.
or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
So I guess it's us with Flynn's. Sounds good to me. Never mind, I'm alone. Okay. Did no one find anything?
Any leads?
Nope, diddly squat. All we can do now is hope that I know and Anefa turn up some leads. Wait,
What?
he's actually here?
What?
I didn't mean it! I swear!
What was
No.
that?
It's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get
What
over
was
there,
that?
quick!
An earthquake? What's that about? Oh, shoot, he's actually here. That was quick. They're fighting? Why? Oh, jeez. That was a little too close.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Yeah, Traveler with her 4-star craftable prototype Rancor.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Aw, man, he's cheating again.
Look where your feeble
Every time he
light
does
has gotten
this.
you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Duck! Get down! No way. She actually made that shot? Okay, it didn't work. What are you doing? What? Oh, right. You escaped. He's just gonna go back to the base. He's just gonna come after us.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
We still have to fight him. We can't just keep running away.
That was too close.
We barely made it out of there alive.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target. It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
You're just letting him win.
What? You're gonna act as bait? Doesn't that make sense?
What kind of plan is
I'm
this?
the one he's after.
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You
Yeah.
were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
We'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the Moon Goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
And that's why we need the moon marrow.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh, we've been found.
It's the Wild Hunt!
We don't have a plan!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
The rare... Okay. We need to... Are we dealing with them?
Yeah.
We need to get rid of them before
Rarir's closing in on us.
before he
We need to pick up the
catches
pace.
up to us.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. If this goes on much longer,
What are we supposed to do? Do you want us to... Should we run or do we deal with this? I mean, what do you want? Are we leaving? Do I just run away? Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah, I guess running away was the right choice. Oh no,
barely
why
made it
did
out
this
of
whole
there
thing
alive.
repeat? God dang it, I messed up. Okay, I had to sit through that whole conversation again. Here we are.
Isolation chamber deployed.
I guess we just have to sit and fight. So, I don't think we're getting out of here. It's full.
Look, a rainbow!
Our time is up.
Preparing for dust.
Uh-oh.
Insulation chamber.
What are we doing here? That's a Claymore. And that's a Claymore character. Hello, Varka. Oh, come on. You can't tell me he just slashed through all of them and somehow we're
Bit off
fine.
more than you could chew?
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir?
Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
What the man cave is this?
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
No, this is a man cave. The Northern Intelligence Network.
AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. What exactly has been happening in Nodcry?
That's a long story.
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Fade to black.
Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now
Why
that
is
a new
Varka just a
variable has
Chad?
come into play,
This is like the definition
fate
of a
may
Chad.
well
He looks
take
like
a
one.
different course.
He sounds like one. He has the
A new
attitude of one.
variable.
This is a Chad.
That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue. Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
Great, we have nothing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
She really needs to get to the
moons
bones.
once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly. I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
It's in there?
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, Our second
How is that
priority.
settled? Somehow the Traveler just
Somehow,
makes it
We
okay?
need to figure out Rarier's end goal.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nokrai has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion
How'd
for
you get
someone
here?
who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Oh.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's
Cool, we'll be in
stipend
debt
isn't
forever.
exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks.
Oh no,
Things got
please don't
really
do
dangerous
that.
during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss.
Girl, you're way too
If there's
nice.
any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please, I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors.
Haha, we
They are
got her
the
now.
hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune.
Yehoda has pulled at Nefer's heartstrings.
Very well. Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flames,
Got her.
that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready,
Okay.
we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Wow, okay. Here's the 3 teams, I guess.
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Alright, that was easy. Let's go.
But
Are you going to make me repeat that?
no, my
We're
lady.
going in.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
There's gonna be a lot of bickering, huh? I'm just expecting it.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever
Sure.
miscalculations I may or may not have made
Also,
in
the
the
steam in the
past,
background is
I
crazy.
haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
Well, that was not the request
No,
I was
she's
expecting.
not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
So you gonna help or not?
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you.
Oh, I see.
I'm running
We're
out of
playing
people
into
who can make me
Sandrone's
laugh.
loneliness.
Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Oh, that was a low blow. Come on, bro.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Favronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If
Ouch.
my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Guess we better go.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh.
Listen.
Oh. We've
My
been
lady,
found.
it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here.
She's such a
You may have
tsundere.
stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
You do your thing, girl. We're getting out of here. Someone doesn't want to admit that
Come
they
on
care.
then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities
Oh,
versus
yeah,
my
look at that
beautiful
army.
creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Alright. This better be a good fight. Oh. Okay. Hell yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
Lock onto target.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I think I'm winning. Ooh,
Good work,
big
Bosco
gun.
One.
Oh yeah. That's like a cannon. I like how they just immediately fall on the floor. Man, we're... Oh my god, a
That's it. Keep
sniper!
them pinned down.
Yeah,
Don't let them get
sniper!
near. Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Man, there's more? Oh, there's bigger guys here. Whoa, okay. Come on. Oh, these take quite a bit of shots. Get down. It's a bit more chaotic on this side. Oh god. Oh no. The machine.
Finally, the Ray here himself. Time to...
No, this machine broken.
Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh no. Well, there goes this one. He's coming in. Well, hello there. You want a bullet?
Get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did she go?
Oh, he's gonna ignore her.
Hey, over here, you big...
Sandrone is not gonna like this one.
Cursed moon.
She's gonna make sure you don't ignore her. Oh. But what? Excuse me? We just moving on after that?
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
Oh boy.
Deal.
What do you mean, deal? Okay, whatever. Made of money, I guess.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be KHAENRI'AHN.
A note.
Hi, Reverie. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
Who is this?
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Oh, diary. How convenient.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat. I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon, a withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
What does that mean?
Rerir, over here.
Wow, Dane's left.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Oh.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah.
Y'all just seem so normal.
If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. but I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedifulnir.
What?
Dainsleif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Khaenri'ah as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man.
What happened?
Yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Hello. Is this the person he was living with?
Felindis? You're back early.
Oh, her name is
equipment's being
Felindis?
serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifulnir showed up today, too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifulnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
Oh, great.
He overheard Dainsleif mention
That's
that
probably
I
not good.
proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Rebrier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rebrier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Imagine she says no.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rae'Hir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's
Crimson
fall,
Moon?
so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Nope.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. Take care, Rae'Hir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
What is that? Oh dear. Is this like a hidden memory or something? Is
So,
that...
he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarier. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
She's gonna become a victim because she doesn't know.
Pick me out a pretty
what
bunch
her
if you would.
Fiance's
Thank you.
job
But
is.
I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh, Crimson Moon.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there.
So how did he get this memory?
In his fragment. The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
I'm just as curious as you are, but the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay, too.
Dude, they're really onto us. We can't keep going like this.
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
That can't be good. Oh no. Okay, we're being aided. Good. Aha! Arlecchino. Okay, well, we're good.
It's Arlecchino! You came!
We're saved!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Oh, we're all here now. We made it! We're alive!
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
She's a lot more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
Having the knave here is so
Fatui
weird.
Harbinger.
Especially when she's on our side. This is just so weird.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity, This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a KHAENRI'AHN secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Still have no idea what that means.
Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like that.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of KHAENRI'AHN.
To my knowledge, those were the names of 2 different KHAENRI'AHN dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of KHAENRI'AHN worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Wait,
but one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of KHAENRI'AHN.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Hold on. If she was a pure-blood KHAENRI'AHN...
The curse of immortality.
Oh yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
If we could
So she could be
somehow
here.
find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well,
Okay.
the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
Let's go.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino,
Cross
hold on
over?
a second. Since you brought us all this way,
What do you mean cross
would you mind
over?
telling us what you got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
Well, I don't know the last part. What's the Two Worlds Flame? Wait, what was it again?
As in, you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient KHAENRI'AHN?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Everything about her seemed very otherworldly. Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul.
Oh, of course.
This
it's like a deal with the devil.
This is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Whew. Sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait.
Anyway,
is there
she
anything
says...
else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you are unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the KHAENRI'AHNs used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right? Which was one of the 3 Moon Sisters. Does that mean that the KHAENRI'AHNs were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the KHAENRI'AHNs weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help.
Is that okay?
The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a book called KHAENRI'AHN, also known as Leobranto Inamorato.
What? I don't know what any of that means.
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details.
You tell me I need to read a book?
In the Crimson Moon
You know I'm never gonna do that.
Or so the story goes. There was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony. The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open.
Oh,
so I will,
see.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Well, you're the moon goddess, so it's yours. I don't own it. Let's be for real, I'm just holding it.
I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now.
What is even gonna be in here? We have no idea what we're getting into.
Of the 7 hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
I don't really like this, to be honest. This is a scary ritual.
One word of advice as you're crossing over. No matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
What does that mean? Oh, this is quite an eerie sight. Alright, cool. I'm going to hell. This is great. Bye! Oh. Oh, wow.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth.
I'm not listening.
Wait, why are you?
No.
You have crossed over from another world. Transcended fate itself. I have...
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the
Whoa.
abyss? By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Hello, level 102 Hilly Churls. Look at that moon.
Like
Oh, it's shattered.
It was only a facade.
Whoa! Oh my god. You were trying to get me killed. I didn't realize there was a drop, let's just say.
Huh?
What? So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky.
Huh? For real? That's way too high!
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's...
Ah! Oh my god, I was almost about to fall.
Looks like a device from the time of Kyria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. If we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Okay, we shot at something. We're breaking some kind of seal, maybe?
Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret?
Thalindis,
What
we'll
the-
leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
She's a researcher at the Universitas Magistorium.
Oh, yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence?
How interesting!
Or something?
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Nope, but I see a chest.
Be silent.
There's another device. Oh, purify it. Light. Activate. There's a second one. There we go.
So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the three moons, is the key to unlocking...
That censorship, bro.
Really does
Static.
exist. Then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Take cover behind the rocks!
Ah! No. You do not get to shoot me. I got you. Go. Do your thing. Get rid of the Abyss.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in KHAENRI'AHN, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Bring it! Into the water we go! Oh, we're walking on water like Farina. Ah! Okay. Startling, not gonna lie.
These things are so crazy!
Bye! Get out of here!
Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Yep, I'm on it. Oh, wait. What the?
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
And there's even creatures in here. Alright.
Farewell!
I did not bring a healer with me. I mean, Shalon's kind of a healer, but not like that way. It's just her ultimate. Alright, that's one of them. I don't have a bunch of healers right now. I didn't bring the right team.
Tell me what you see.
Letting brave names echo.
Observe.
Hang in there! We're so close!
A big guy.
Flash attack!
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Oh, I'm in the middle of combat! Bro! Are they despawning? Okay. Is that it?
We finally did it!
If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. For some reason, I have that power. Be purified! I have the secret element of light! New element unlocked. No, I'm kidding.
It's so cold. Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo? Hypo what? Hypostasis?
What was that all about?
The boss.
Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. Alright, time to leave this place.
Yeah, let's go. Why are we walking? Come on. Time is of the essence.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Wait, what? Whoa. That's not coming at us, is it? Ah!
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
Time to go!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Bro, I'd be screwed if I actually had to play all of this. I'd be falling like every jump.
The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Not yours. Because Geo-Traveler can't... My Geo-Traveler can't do that!
The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
There we go. Wait, my Arlecchino can't do that either.
What are you waiting for?
We made it! Is that you, Arlecchino? Wait, your hands! They're...
Well, it was definitely her.
This? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes.
I guess it's yours now.
You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I think she's the only one who could really have this, to be honest.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Oh, look, she's feeling better. Look at the flowers.
Stronger?
Oh.
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all. It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rarier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself.
It's okay. I can take it.
Okay, if you say so. It's blue. That's good.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before.
When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rarier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded.
She doesn't know her name.
All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rarier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character.
It's only fair.
Anyway, let's get going.
It just ends like that. Okay, then. Next up will be Act 4. Thank you guys for watching. See you next one. Bye.